So hello everyone, my name is Rachel Ramsey and I have chosen to do Clovernook for the Mayerson Project for the City Bank funding. And I talked to Katie and Jessica here at Clovernook, and they are the program coordinators mostly with most of the programs here at the Clovernook Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. Their mission statement is to empower people who are blind and visually impaired to be self-sufficient and full participants in their own community. Clovernook began in 1903 by two women, Florence and Georgia Trader. And Georgia Trader was she was blind herself. And these women, seeing that there was a need for women who were blind and visually impaired to have a home and to be able to do activities so that they can kind of direct their lives in a way that they don't have to be such an outcast. Clovernook does have two locations. They are located here in Cincinnati, of course, and then they also are located in Memphis, Tennessee, which I thought was very cool. Clovernook also has a senior leadership team made up of about 8 different people. They also have 4 different officers, and they have 10 other members that also act on this leadership team as well. They also employ people that are blind and visually impaired in Clovernook Center. They also make Braille books, and they also create different things that we read daily on a daily basis, like magazines, books, the Bible, anything that you can think of, they make in Braille. So I thought that was really neat. Some of the services that they provide are recreational services, so kind of like fun things to do, like if they go out to I know one thing that I am with Delta Gamma at NKU, and we help this organization very heavily, so this is why it's really close to me, whatever. So we do a thing called blind bowling, so they kind of get the people together. They do pay this out of their own pocket, but they start a league, and every Saturday they go and they bowl for I think about 12 weeks, and it's really neat and it's really fun, so it's pretty awesome. They also offer computer skill classes, which is really cool for helping them once they go out into the real world, maybe helping to get a desk job. Even if they are blind, visually impaired, they still can feel, so that that will help with getting employed. They also do offer job placement, job coaching, and job support. So there are about 4 people that help with this. They assist the people that come in and would like to help needing getting a job, how to interview and stuff, and they prepare them for that. And I think that's really neat to have quite a few staff to help with so many people that are blind and visually impaired to be able to go out and get a job like you and I can. Some other services they offer for the youth. They offer summer camps, and they also have a summer youth job placements, which that's good as well too, because it helps kind of the youth to kind of feel, not such an outcast, but they also get to do something like you and I do. And I know when we were younger, getting out of high school, we wanted to have a job, so this is kind of their opportunity of getting a job and also having fun over the summer without not having fun. They also offer Braille services as well. So like I said before, they do employ people that are blind and visually impaired, and then the Braille services they employ right now at this moment about 15 people, and they also are the founders of BANA, which is the Braille Authority of North America, which that is also an organization that helps people all over North America to have Braille books, anything in Braille, or also to be able to teach others that are blind and visually impaired how to read Braille. So I thought that was really neat. And also Clovernook does offer Braille services to helping people that are in the Cincinnati and Memphis area to be able to read Braille. So moving on to the services, the cost of the services. Almost all of them are free, but not quite. So there are some services that there are not enough funding for. So they do put those people that do those certain services that are not fully paid on payment plans according to their income. Some of the things that sponsor their funding for Clovernook Center is Medicaid, state and county funding, private donations, and foundation grants. Also, too, I guess my sorority can be placed under private donations. Our philanthropy is people that are service for sight. So we help people that are blind and visually impaired, and we also work with CABVI as well, over in Cincinnati as well. So I think this is a really good thing, having a local philanthropy organization that is here in Cincinnati able to help out, as well to give extra donations to help people that do become blind and visually impaired to be able to do these things that they normally can't do by themselves. So having these services at Clovernook, this gives them opportunity to have fun and do everything that we do on a normal basis. When I was talking to Katie and Jessica, they didn't really talk about any referral processes. So, it's kind of like people come. If they don't want help, they don't really necessarily, get reached out to or anything. So if you come to Clovernook and you want to get these services done, then therefore they will help you and they will not turn you away. Another question that I had asked Katie and Jessica is how advocating for people that are blind and visually impaired. Well, through this agency, through the services and other things, and also just for people around them and the volunteers that come and help too with the different programs that they have, they really help educate people that are not really aware of what it is to actually be blind or visually impaired. So I think on that note, they really help educate others on what it's like, and by doing the programs, I know for me personally, I have recently just did the Braille Challenge with Clovernook Center, and it was a very awesome experience. So just sitting there, guiding these young kids from ages from 5 up to 25. Like, people come from all over and they do this challenge, and it's just so neat, and these kids have so much to offer and they're so smart. It's just so great. So really advocating for them through just giving them a voice and kind of letting them do things that they want to do, but having trying to have the funding for it as well, but just trying their best to do what we do on a normal basis, to give that to them as well. And they also, really they display these services and stuff to, not to hold anybody back. They want people, even though they do have a disability, to live life to the fullest. They don't want to complicate anything. They want them to blend into the community and not feel like an outcast, which I think that's pretty awesome. So the next, so how, human services, which is our class, is used, is they use a lot of case management. Jessica was talking about this with me a little bit. They help direct people, so when you do come in for services, they do direct you to a case manager. They kind of help you kind of see where you're at, what kind of services, tell you about the services that they offer. I kind of help you out into the community. Maybe the services there are not right fit for you, or you're not quite ready for the services, so they try to go out and branch out and also get services that are around the local community for you to also to be able to interact in as well, which I think that is really awesome. And also for family members, they're all welcome to come with their family member that is blind or visually impaired, and if they would like to come to the center, they're welcome to. Just to kind of, and also that helps too to educate people on what it's like, and as, their family member is going through this, they can also learn new things and be educated more on what to do and what to say and how to do certain things so that, that doesn't, offend them, or be able to teach other family members, other friends about people that are blind and visually impaired. It goes a long way, and you'd be surprised. Some things that if Clovernook would get the funding, they would put it towards the summer camps that is coming up pretty soon here. It does start in June, so they would want to put the money towards the summer camps, helping the children be able to go on the trips. They do offer little trips and stuff for them to go on. I remember one of my sorority sisters were telling me that she did the camps last year with them, and they went to the Reds game, they went to GameWorks, just little fun things for the kids to do, just to, it's summer, relax and have fun. And also too, like I was talking about earlier, some of the services that are not completely funded by their donations and government funding and stuff, and Medicaid funding, that is what the money would go towards. So I think that is pretty awesome, and thank you for watching my video, and I hope Clovernook wins.